All right, I want to talk about hanging TVs. This is not how to hang a TV or what to look for. This is pretty much just giving you some insight on the electrical portion of a TV. If you want to have electrical outlets placed before you hang a TV, or even after you hang a TV and you realize that you don't want cords dangling down the wall, or if you're not sure if you should open up the wall and run an extension cord, which you shouldn't do. Some people do that, they run extension cords. So on this particular installation, I have a basic mounting bracket that's mounted to the wall. It's into the studs using some lag screws or bolts or whatever you use to mount your TV. So there was an outlet down here, and what I did was I tapped into this outlet and I was able to put electrical here. Now, before I even knew anything about TVs, I had a hole here, and it was for cabling. I ran Cat 5 cables, terminate the end, so I could have Cat 5 or HDMI, which is another story. And then I also had coax cable for an antenna that I run. So that was the hole there. If you see the hole behind it, that used to be a master bedroom closet where I had a bunch of devices hooked up, security cameras and all that stuff that used to be here. It's relocated. So now, back to the subject. A lot of times where I go out to do an install, I see customers, they'll hire an electrician, pay them for whatever they want, whatever they charge, and then they'll come and they'll install an outlet. Now remember, electricians, they may or may install TVs, they may know about home theater, but a lot of times what I run into, the electrician, what they'll do is they'll put the outlet here. They'll put it here, they'll put it here, they'll put it below the bracket, they'll put it in an area where before I even came out to do the install, the customer was like, oh, this is where I want the TV, this is where I'm gonna put it. Sometimes they'll be as low as down here. Now, this TV that I have in my bedroom is a 50-inch, pretty dusty, I haven't cleaned it in a while. It's really dusty. But what it is, this bracket mounts and hooks right here, right? So what happens is, when it hooks here, the bottom of the TV lays here. The top of the TV pretty much has a gap. So the reason why I install these outlets in the top portion of the TV is because when the TV hangs here, it hangs and the top is pretty much has more space than when it lays on the wall. Because the bottom of the TV, no matter what bracket you have, is gonna lay on the wall. It's gonna rest here. So if you put an outlet here, 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 or sometimes I see them low, you're either gonna see it through the bottom of the TV or the side of the TV, or it's gonna lay on top of the outlets and it's gonna crush the cords, it's gonna crush, it just doesn't work. A lot of times I have to abandon that and they have to reschedule the job and wire it when I tell them to, because they didn't do the consultation. So before you hang a TV, get a consultation, see where you want it, how high you want it, make sure it's level, make sure it's in between the wall or centered in the wall. Then have your home theater contractor tell you where the electrician should place the outlets, or if he's doing low voltage and a low voltage outlet. So low voltage outlet, you can use those mud rings, and then the electrician can come out and put the outlets. So before you hang a TV, see where you're gonna have the bracket mounted, have them lay out where the electrician should wire your outlets. If not, it's just going to cost you more money and a possible reschedule if the technician even cares. He may just plug them in and just leave you with crushed wires and pinched wires. And the wire, because if you have a TV with a wire like this, look how far that thing sticks out. And then the TV is going to crush it. Okay? And that's going to mess up the outlet, it's going to mess up this. Sometimes it'll mess up the plug on the TV. You know, so that's just how it is.